In the beginning, I was just brought in as a student coach of some kind, and then my role has kind of become assistant defensive coordinator. I help coach linebackers now, and signaling has always been my big job, so being on the sideline, calling in plays.
She kind of started the trend at Westfield High School is that they have 2 or 3 other girls that have gotten involved in it and are doing what Mya was doing and getting involved in this, signaling the defensive calls into the guys. You know, seeing that her passion coming out every day, doing that and lacrosse, especially in the spring. It was kind of a neat kind of relationship kind of being built there with her and the rest of the team.
When I found out she was a coach, I kind of thought, I was like, oh, it's going to be different, you know, having a female coach. And I thought about some more. I was like, well, not really, you know. As long as, you know, she knows what she's doing, and obviously she does, you know, it's just another coach.
Definitely it's the in-game, on the sideline, we didn't prepare for this, or like they're running something different, last minute, like gotta be like on the spot. We all have our headsets on and I'm talking up to the box and we're talking to each other on the sidelines, and it's the what do we do now that I absolutely live for. It's truly the like in the moment on the sideline, like heart racing, there's 2 minutes left, and like nail biter, that's my absolute favorite. I get such a rush.
Well, I think one of the biggest things about Mya is her dedication to the sport. And, you know, she came to Hanover to be a coach.
It was definitely a learning experience for a lot of the guys to have to look up to somebody, like a female in a higher role. Practices are fun, and it's funny to see all the guys be just goofy with each other.
I think there was maybe a practice or two where she couldn't be there for class or for lacrosse or something, and the guys were a little lost. You know, where's Mya? You know, they're looking for her on the sidelines because that was the whole premise of, you know, get your eyes, find Mya, find her on the sidelines.
It's easier to find me because I'm short, there's long hair, you'll find me on the sidelines that way.
She's our voice from the coaching staff to the players. In this day and age, there aren't many jobs where you're not going to interact with a female in a certain position of power. And so I think it's important for our guys to be able to work with women, see them as a person and a person that they're going to have to take direction from and work with and work alongside. I think that's important.
And then everything that the NFL is doing, I get sent stuff all the time of female coaches and players, and it makes me so excited. I love seeing it. And when I first started, there was none of that. We had no female coach at my high school that I know of. So we've always been held to a higher standard, but like I had no example to look up to. So it was kind of cool to pave my own way, but also to see that people are everywhere doing that.
We get people from the outside that want to kind of be a part of this but aren't all in. And I would say Mya is 100% all in with Hanover football.
It was our first game at Defiance. We were on the bus ride home, and I was talking to her, and I realized, I was like, wait, there's a lacrosse game today. And I asked her, I was like, Mya, don't you play lacrosse? She's like, yeah, but you know, football comes first. And so anyone who has that level of dedication to the sport, I think can, you know, that amount of dedication can take her anywhere she wants to go. You know, whether, you know, she takes on a larger role here at Hanover, or, you know, takes it further and coaches, you know, at the next level.
When you're the first, other girls see that, and they know they don't have to be afraid to say, hey, I'd love to coach football. I want to be involved in football. I think you're seeing more and more females get involved in the game of football.
I just love how it's such a brotherhood, even though I guess I'm the sister. It's just having 110 brothers, so just being able to be with them on game days, definitely my favorite.
I think that one of the things on our coaching staff is I have a daughter, Coach Robinson has a daughter, Coach Gault is a new father, he has a daughter, and so we obviously always want to protect her, but we have daughters, and we want to make sure that they have every opportunity going forward to follow their dreams and their passion. She's the first, and we want to help her achieve her goals and her dreams. And maybe that is in football, maybe that is going and being a high school football coach. It might be going and working in the NFL, who knows?
Once I realized I could coach in college as a college student, that's when it kind of sparked like, okay, maybe this could happen. The more that I've worked with the team here, the more that I talk to the other head coaches of other colleges as we play them and just get to have more outlets, it's definitely become more of a reality that it could happen.
You can tell she's in love with the sport. I mean, just like the 120 guys on our team, you know, she's right up there with them with how much, you know, she loves this game.
So I've been asked multiple times, I'll be at Aldi and I'm wearing this sweatshirt and they're like, oh, who's your boyfriend on the team? Like, no, I coach. Good try.